Raider Nation, what's up? It's your boy Mikey Raider. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm in pain. Why? Because real life sucks. And I don't want to get into it. You don't want to hear nothing about that. But I'm dealing with a lot. My computer is busted. My big computer that I built in 2012 or 13, I can't get it to work. And I ain't got no money for components to fix it and whatever. So, but I found some older computers and I set them up and hopefully I can live stream in the next week or so to at least talk on a live stream to you guys. But that being said, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of this channel for hopefully exclusive content coming soon. But if you feel like supporting, that is one way to do so. I do have donations and Venmos and PayPals down below. If y'all want to help me fix my fucking life. Because I'm trying. But I'm all over the place sometimes. All right, let's talk about some damn Raiders. All right, you guys saw my last couple videos where we talked about the free agents the Raiders were getting. And then I made a video talking about Hunter Renfrow was gone from the Raiders and how Justin Fields was going to come on in. That video got like 2,000 views. My goodness. But I was talking about the scenarios for the Raiders quarterback situation. And Justin Fields' value was dropping. And we all know what happened now. The Steelers picked up Justin Fields for a 6th-round pick that might become a 4th-round pick depending on how much time he plays at the starting position for the Steelers. But that's an interesting case study of the Steelers, guys. And the reason why many Raider Nation, not all of them, but many Raider Nation is actually upset at the way this whole quarterback situation went down. And let's just break it down real quickly. We had Aiden O'Connell on our roster. Okay. We didn't know if he's the franchise quarterback. We don't think he is. And we're like, we want to draft a quarterback. All right. Then free agency is about to begin, and we all find out Russell Wilson can go to any team he wants for like $2 million on the veteran minimum. And Denver Broncos will pay the rest, the 38, 40 million, whatever it is. So whether you like Russell Wilson or you don't, to get a veteran quarterback that played good with the Broncos, at least the final few games, he was decent. He's better than Aiden O'Connell. A lot of Raider Nation wanted Russell Wilson to come to the Raiders for $2 million. So he can get revenge on the Broncos. We got a veteran quarterback for $2 million, and we could still draft a quarterback. You get it? But that's not what happened. And again, whether you like Russell Wilson or you don't, you got to admit the value to get him was fantastic. And a lot of scenarios can come from getting a quarterback like that for $2 million on a 1 or 2 year deal, whatever the case is. And you can draft a quarterback and you can save all that money for other positions of need. It's like having a really good rookie quarterback. Because even if you draft a quarterback, you're still going to pay them $2 to $3 to $4 million. Then you don't even know if they're as good as Russell Wilson. But again, he might be a locker room issue. He's a this, he's a that. Okay, I get it. I don't care. I'm pretending I'm a general manager, guys. Okay? Trying to see the big picture. And again, the Raiders had an opportunity to get him. I think they did. And I was like, okay with it. If they did it, doesn't mean I like the guy, doesn't mean I want him on our team. But the value of him coming to the Raiders, I could see that. For $2 million against the Broncos, living in Las Vegas with his girlfriend, Sierra, or his wife, that dude might give us a good year or two. That might be a Jim Plunkett type scenario. Not comparing him to Jim Plunkett. I'm just saying he comes to the team and balls out for a year or two. Okay? So relax. All you fucking haters. Make it really compare him to Jim Plunkett. Like you're a moron. Yes, I am. And I'm okay with it. But he didn't come to the Raiders. But before that, I don't know the timing of it. Before that, we picked up Gardner Minshew for $12.5 million a year. $25 million, 2-year guarantee. I like that move. I like Gardner Minshew. I'm hot. That's great. That's great. But imagine if we could have got Russell Wilson as well. We could have had Russell Wilson, Gardner Minshew, and Aiden O'Connell. And then let me be honest with you. You could still draft the quarterback. First round, second round. Yeah, you'd probably have to release Aiden O'Connell or make him the practice squad quarterback, which is not a good look. Because then you'd have the rookie quarterback, Russell Wilson, and Gardner Minshew. I get it. But I ain't going to play no favoritisms for Aiden O'Connell. Especially if we drafted a rookie in the first round this year or the second round. Aiden O'Connell was a fourth rounder. What about loyalty? Well, I'm just giving you that scenario. But it didn't happen. We picked up Gardner Minshew. Russell Wilson, right around that time, went to the Steelers. And then him and Kenny Pickett were supposed to play together. Then Kenny Pickett is a little freaking child and a little baby. And then he wants to get traded right away. And then he goes to the Eagles in the backup role. Now the Steelers are like, well, let's go out and get another quarterback. And they go out and get Justin Fields for a 6th-round draft pick. And he's only costing $3.5 million, I believe, this season. It might be $6 million, but everywhere I heard, they said like 3.5 or something. So now the Steelers got an entire quarterback room of a veteran quarterback that can have a bounce back year or two. He can. Whether he's a locker room issue, that's not what I'm discussing. They got him for Russell Wilson for $2 million. Now they got a first-round drafted quarterback that has issues, but he does play decently for $3.5 million. Now they got a quarterback room for like under $6 million. That's what teams in the NFL want to do with a rookie quarterback. So they can spend money elsewhere and they can try to win a championship while they have the quarterback on a financial system where they're paying him so cheaply. Yeah, it's only for 1 year or whatever with Russell Wilson. It's only 1 year probably with Justin Fields. So what does that say? They're going to draft a quarterback. Maybe the first round, maybe a Michael Penix, somebody else. Maybe the second round. I do not know. Maybe they'll delay drafting a quarterback till next year if they suck with Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. But they got a quarterback room right now for under $6 million. And they can still draft a rookie quarterback. Now, when I look at that scenario, that could have been us. That could have been the Raiders. I like that scenario. That scenario is like good cereal to me. It's like pouring a bowl of Cookie Crisp, putting some cold-ass milk on it. Oh, you hear them snack, crackle, pop, whatever the hell is going on. That's a good scenario. I mean, we could have had Russell Wilson and Gardner Minshew and Aiden O'Connell. And maybe a drafted rookie quarterback. We could have had Gardner Minshew and Justin Fields and Aiden O'Connell and a drafted quarterback. Or we could have had Russell Wilson and Justin Fields and Aiden O'Connell for altogether under $7 million in our quarterback room. With every player having upside. And we could have still drafted a quarterback. But no, none of that happened. None of that happened. Why? Was it due to the front office failure? I'm just asking questions, guys. Did none of these players want to go to the Raiders? The Justin Fields situation, oh, it's because of the offensive coordinator and all that. I get it. I'm just asking. That scenario, in my mind, is a win-win. Russell Wilson, Gardner Minshew, Aiden O'Connell, and maybe a drafted quarterback. Or, like I said, I've already explained the scenarios. We don't need to go over it again. So I felt like it was a missed opportunity. Doesn't mean I'm not excited, but we could have had a cheaper quarterback room this entire season for under $15 million or $17 million probably. At least under 20 if we drafted a quarterback in the first round and we had like the veterans or two. We could have a quarterback room under $20 million. That still is the possibility to have a quarterback, room under $20 million. But the only veteran, it seems at this moment, besides 1 year with Aiden O'Connell, is Gardner Minshew. And so he has to be penciled in as our starter right now. He has to be penciled in as our starter. Maybe they made some failures. Maybe they truly did not want Justin Fields at all. They were not searching for him. But again, the Russell Wilson situation, man, that seemed like a destined situation to happen. All right, I'm going to get over it. I wanted some of that stuff to happen. I would have been okay with it. I'm still okay with what we got. Now let's talk about the future moving forward. We're going to have to draft a quarterback now. I mean, the cards are all on the table. Every team in the NFL knows now that the Raiders are going to draft a quarterback, and we're trying to move up. I guarantee you we're trying to move up. But it's probably not going to happen now. That's why I wish the scenario that we just talked about would have happened. Because we wouldn't have to sold the farm to move up. If we had these veteran quarterbacks, or at least one of them, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields, and Gardner Minshew, then we could have drafted a quarterback in the first round or the second round. Got a Michael Penix or whoever fell, the top 5 or 6, And now we want to get the guy we want. Probably Jaden Daniels. Because now the Bears are going to draft a quarterback for sure. It's probably going to be Caleb Williams with the first pick. But now we have to give up the farm. We have to give up first-round draft picks, second-round draft picks. We have to give up a lot just to get a quarterback that is possibly not a starter day one. Maybe they are. But you never know what you're going to get from a quarterback. It's like a box of chocolates. But we're going to have to sell the farm. And I did not want that scenario to happen. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Because of the way this quarterback room has situated itself, I'm still, a month or two ago, I was all in on selling the farm. I was all in. But I don't know, now that they know we need to, if the price went higher, because we didn't get a Russell Wilson or a Justin Fields. We only got Gardner Minshew. The price probably went higher with the way the quarterback is looking in the NFL for these teams that want to trade down. And let's be honest, we're probably not going to trade into the top 3. At most, we'll probably trade into the top 8, maybe number 5. I got to look at the teams on a live stream with you guys and do that. But man, we got fucked by that Russell Wilson and Justin Fields shit. We got fucked in compensational value to move up. We did. Like I said, we could have delayed drafting a quarterback if we would have picked up Justin Fields or Russell Wilson and to put him with Gardner Minshew. Then again, we might have to release Aiden O'Connell if we draft a quarterback like with the 13th pick or whatever. But, that's a scenario I'm okay with. Because what would have happened is Russell Wilson would have only been on the team for a year or two. Same thing with Justin Fields. And it's the same situation with Gardner Minshew. We've got to get another quarterback. So, sorry, my brain is going round and round. Round and round. That's a good song. I haven't heard that song in years. All right, but at the end of the day, We need to get a quarterback in the draft. I'm still cool if they sell the farm, but it will affect us a lot more if we did the scenario that we just spoke about. But I'm cool with it if they sell the farm and if they can move up. But I still think that maybe that quarterback will sit for a year or compete with Gardner Minshew. And there's no guarantee that quarterback will be a success, even if we move up to the top 3 picks and draft our guy. There's no guarantee he'll be NFL ready, hence why we picked up Gardner Minshew. But Russell Wilson is NFL ready. Not the best, not the worst. Justin Fields, NFL ready. He has proven it and played a few good games. But again, it's just a weird situation, guys. And I have to talk it off the top of my head. Yeah, but I don't want to give up the farm anymore. Sorry, guys, my brain. I just wish we would have picked up Russell Wilson and Gardner Minshew, or Justin Fields and Gardner Minshew. I don't know. All right, I'm done talking. You guys let me know your honest opinion. You think the Raiders messed up? They should have picked up Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. I know him and Luke Getsy weren't probably going to work out, so I understand that. But now the eyes are on the prize. The Raiders are definitely going to draft a quarterback. And from your honest opinion, should they trade the farm to move up? Or should they stay pat and draft who's left? You guys let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for enjoying this video. And I promise you guys I'm going to come to you with another live stream before this Saturday where we're just going to hang out and talk Raiders. So please subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications when I go live. Let me know your thoughts on this quarterback room for the Raiders. Did we mess up? I just had that feeling we kind of did in terms of value and financials, and we still could have drafted a quarterback in the first round. Might not have been our guy, but we still could have drafted a quarterback and had 2 amazing veterans on our team for a quarterback room under 20, 17, 16, $10 million. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Whew. Now that I start to think about it, kind of good that we moved on. We haven't won yet, but it's kind of good that we moved on and saved all that money from a huge, huge veteran quarterback. But man, the Steelers got a good quarterback room, y'all. They do. I'm not trying to stand for the Steelers because I'm a Raider. But the Steelers got an upside quarterback room. Anything can happen. I mean, they literally could have had Kenny Pickett and Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. Maybe. I doubt that would have happened. That's why they got Justin Fields, because Kenny Pickett was a bitch and moved on. But still, they can still draft a quarterback in the first round. I don't know where they pick. They went to the playoffs, so they probably pick at number 22 or something like that. But who knows? Maybe there's a 5th or a 6th quarterback available at 22, a Michael Penix or whoever these other people are. And they got a good quarterback room, y'all. It's just interesting to see. But look, more importantly, I love our Raiders. I'm excited for Gardner Minshew. I'm sad about the loss of Josh Jacobs. And then let me just quickly bring up that situation with Josh Jacobs. He did some interviews where he said, he wanted to go to a team that wanted him. Sure, the Raiders wanted him. They just didn't offer him the amount he wanted. Speculation aside, he got, $12.5 million to go to the Packers with $14.5 guaranteed or something like that. I believe the Raiders' offer was around $9 to $10 million, with probably that $10 million guaranteed. Maybe they went up to 11, but if they tagged him, it would have been like $14 million, no matter what on the tag, and they didn't tag him. So they were hoping to get him probably for 12, 11, or 10, somewhere around that range. And he's like, I can get $5 more million guaranteed if I go to another team. So that's what he did. So no shame in him getting his bag. But just real quickly, I haven't noticed it. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I haven't seen a thank you letter to the Raider Nation. Normally when players move on, Jermaine Illuminor wrote a thank you letter to the Raider Nation. Normally when players move on, they write a thank you letter thanking the nation or the team or the organization. I haven't seen one from Josh Jacobs. If he did it, let me know. Why wouldn't he do one if he has not done one? Something to think about, guys. All right, I'm out of here. I love you. Go Raiders. And we're going to have a good offseason. As long as I can pay my rent and afford to have a place and a roof over my head, I'm going to come to you guys and we're going to hang out during the draft. We're going to do some Raider recipes. We're going to do a live stream to the best of my technology abilities. And we're going to hang out and we're going to have a beautiful draft this year. I love you guys. Stay tuned to the channel. I'll see you soon. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay Raider.